It's time for pretty good news from the Wisconsin Maritime Museum.
Welcome aboard. I am Shane Lee of the Wisconsin Maritime Museum in Manitowoc. The coronavirus put a damper on a lot of 4th of July celebrations this past weekend, but most people still partied more than submariners generally do while on patrol. We speak with one submarine veteran about holidays or lack thereof while underway.
For many Americans, Independence Day is all about parades, picnics, and pyrotechnics. On a submarine, it is usually just another day, according to U.S. Navy retired submariner Larry Weinfurter.
When you go out to sea, it's day by day. When I first got on, we used to have 4 hours on, 8 hours off. So you just rotate around that.
Weinfurter served 20 years in the Navy, working on 4 different submarines, including Manitowoc-built USS Lizardfish. No matter what boat he boarded, every day on the 2-month patrol seemed the same. Holidays did not really exist, unless the men got creative.
Tried to make a holiday out of whatever you could. We'd have an ugly man contest. We'd have beard growing contests. We had all kinds of different things. Go across the international date line, that was interesting. If you had a birthday going one way, maybe you missed it, and coming back you had 2 of them.
Weinfurter did have one occasion when a holiday was well and truly celebrated on patrol. That holiday was the 4th of July. Each division on board made a float for a parade the length of the submarine.
We paraded from the bow of the submarine all the way through, and captain graded us as we come through, and so it did different things. Some of the guys brought kazoos along, so they had their kazoo band.
Sadly, I could not find any footage of that particular 4th of July parade, so I had to replace it with some footage from this past weekend on USS Cobia and around the museum. It might not be the same, but it's still pretty good.
I could not find any records of that kazoo band, but I was able to find the Kazoo Star-Spangled Banner. Something that I would never cut short is our featured artifact. This week, our Alex Kimmel dives into the past with our museum's hard hat diver.
Hi, my name is Alex Kimmel. I'm a tour and overnight guide here at the Wisconsin Maritime Museum, and one of my favorite artifacts is our display on original diving equipment. It really gives you a sense of the kind of technology that they were using back then. Right here you can see the hand pump to supply air, and behind me is the 150-pound complete diving suit. It's hard to imagine, but when you're in there, you obviously can't see much.
Thanks, Alex. You have no idea how easy it was to get him to put that helmet on, and how difficult it was to convince him to take it back off. Let's keep going with our joke of the day with our special events manager, Caitlin Seguin. Take it away, Kate.
Did you hear about the man who's making model boats in his attic? Sales are going through the roof.
Thanks, Kate. You know, if that man moves his models into the garage, he could have a garage sale. Just a reminder. No matter how bad things may seem, at least coronavirus gives you an excuse to avoid that one relative. You know the one. And that's pretty good news.
Pretty Good News is funded in part by a grant from the Wisconsin Humanities Council with funds from the National Endowment for the Humanities.